Hello and welcome to our video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection attorney in Alabama. And I want to talk to you if you are interested in buying a home, either a used home or a new home. Could be one that you're having built for you. Doesn't matter. If you are in any way buying a new home, then I think that this video will be helpful to you. And this comes from experience of representing a lot of people who have had issues and problems with their homes. And so two things I'd recommend that you do. Obviously, there's a lot of other things to do, but at least do these two things. And a lot of times, people who are buying a house will skip these two steps. They'll say, I don't really need it. It seems like a waste of money. It's just not worth it. Number one, get an appraisal of your house. Now, if you're buying it with a mortgage, having a loan, then typically an appraisal is done. But sometimes people buy these either outright with cash, or maybe the owner is sort of doing owner financing. And so get an appraisal done. Just to give you an idea, appraisals aren't 100% accurate, but they get you in the ballpark, okay? And if the appraisal comes back and says, I appraised this house at $175,000 and you're paying $285,000 for it, maybe it's a good deal, but it ought to make you think and go, that's a whole lot more than that appraisal. Maybe I need to get another appraisal. Maybe I need to take a step back and look at this. Now, second thing is get a home inspection. Get a licensed, legitimate home inspector. Have them go through the house. They check all sorts of stuff, the light switches and up in your attic, and make sure your air conditioner's running, and check some, do the toilets flush, and just little things. And a lot of times, again, people go, I'm not going to spend $400, $500 on an inspection. I can go through and do it myself. Maybe you can, but most of us are not experts at inspecting homes. And if you buy that house and then there's some major problem with it, well, it may be you only have yourself to blame for it. But if you had a home inspector do it, first of all, they'll catch a lot of things. And you'll get a report back, and a lot of times they have pictures, and they'll say, okay, here's a problem, the way the wiring is, or the way this air conditioner dock, or whatever it is. All this stuff. And then it allows you to go back to the seller or the builder and say, look, these are some concerns. Can we fix these? And yeah, it's just a smart thing to do. It's a very good use of your money, because you may save yourself thousands of dollars in problems and headaches. And look, if there's some major problem, like the inspector says, look, it looks like the whole foundation's falling apart and blah, 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 and you go, whew, I do not want to buy that house. Well, $500 very well spent. So again, we see people that, I understand why they do it. They're trying to save money over here, particularly when you're buying a house. There's, money is going in every different direction. But to save a little bit here, not getting an inspection, not getting an appraisal, can cost you so much down the line. And so I really recommend you do that. If you're working with a realtor, they typically have some inspectors they can recommend, or at least give you some names. Just ask around. Find somebody that's very reputable to do the inspection. And same thing on the appraisal. If you're not going through a bank, get your own appraisal. Make sure that you're paying something that seems like a reasonable amount. So, and this wasn't really part of the title of the video, but I'll say this. It really helps if you have your own real estate agent as well, because again, they can look at things, say, I don't know about this, or maybe we need to get a home inspector. I'm just telling you, I would never buy a house without a home inspector. I would never buy a house without an appraisal. So, hope that helps you. It's not really what we do in terms of our law practice here, but if you have some issues with the house, or just have some questions, feel free to give us a call, 205-879-2447 or alabamaconsumer.com. You can contact us through there. Okay, thanks for watching it. Bye-bye.